Hey guys, this is Ryan Blair here at Halo Ink, and today I'm showing you how to take a proof-approved roll label that is not using pre-cut labels. So this will be either contour cut or cut to shape inline on the roll label printer. We're taking this into production. So first, go ahead and go to the farm, CB orders, find your order folder, and open up the working file that has been approved. Okay, so here we've got the correct bleed set, and the artboard is set to the finish size for this piece. What we're going to want to do is we are going to want to make sure that we are taking this 100% black rectangle, because this is going to be our cut file. 100% black will be cut for roll label, and we're just going to go ahead and align that centered to the artboard using the alignment tools, which are located up here. If this was a contour cut, the bleed for that, you would not utilize the bleed for the artboard. You would set a 4-point stroke the outside, and you would create your bleed that way. That is the equivalent to the bleed on this document. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna select our graphic here with that contour cut shape on it. We're going to do a Control-G to group it and Control-C to copy it. Next, we need to go to the farm and go to templates, and we're going to open up roll label print cut production template. That looks a little something like this. So on this template, we have this black rectangle. This is what the graph tech on the roll label printer registers. So that needs to be 10 millimeters from the left of the artboard in, and then we need a 4 millimeter distance from that to the graphic. So that's what these guides represent, and it's notated up here. So this particular job, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna paste in our graphic. We're gonna be doing 3 up of this, and then they're gonna cut those 3 into separate cores. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and align it to the bottom of the artboard using our alignment tool. So I'll get this to stand. And next we're gonna go ahead and slide this, grab our regular mouse and slide this over so it's sitting on that guide that is 4 millimeters away from that black square. So next we need to change the size of the artboard to match this image here with the bleed. And so the height is going to be up here with 66.675 millimeters. We're gonna copy that, and then we're going to do a Shift-O for our artboard tool. And now, when we're adjusting the artboard on a roll label, we want to keep the left and bottom edge always in the same place. So if your width is different on the roll label, you're going to adjust the right side. And depending on the height of your graphic, you're going to adjust the top. So a quick way to do that is to, so default, the reference point is going to be set in the middle. If you set it to the bottom, when we paste in the height of this graphic for the artboard, it's only going to move the top of the artboard. So if we paste in that 66.675, hit tab, it only moves the top, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so that part's set up. Now, in between the artwork, for these to be cut on different cores, we're gonna use a 1/4 inch. So we're just gonna go ahead and place this 1/4 inch marker right there. And we're gonna grab our graphic, and we're gonna hold Alt and Shift, and we're gonna drag it till it just snaps in on that 1/4 inch. And then at this point, we could select that measuring tool and that graphic, and we could go ahead and we will just slide that over until it's touching, I don't know why I just nudged it over like that, until it's touching the edge of the next piece of artwork. So this is what the print setup should look like, except we're going to remove the black stroke on those in just a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Shift-O for artboard, and then we're going to hold down Alt and Shift, and we're going to drag down this artboard. What this second one is it's going to be only the stroke. And so we're just going to ungroup these real quick, and we're going to select it, all those, and unselect the black stroke and press delete. So we're left with just the cut file on this section. And then on the print portion of it, whoops, we're going to go ahead and delete just the black stroke on these, like so. So this is essentially what your file should look like. This is what's being printed, and this is for the graph tech to cut. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our original file, and we're gonna go to Artboards over here on the right, and we're just gonna copy the file name, and we're gonna bring this back over into our template. And so Artboard 1, we'll go ahead and we will paste this in, and actually I'm gonna update it so it doesn't have PC on there, because this one's just going to be print. And we're gonna look at our quantity, which is 1,500 per roll, 20 rolls. So we're just gonna do P-20. And now for the second artboard, we're gonna go ahead and copy this, paste it into Artboard 2, and we're gonna change the P to a C for cut 20. And that way these two files will be married together when it is time to produce the roll labels. So now all we need to do is do Control-Alt-E to export for screens. Make sure we've got both selected. We're gonna turn off the JPEG, so we just have the PDF, and then we're gonna go to the export folder, and we are going to export it to the production files of the correct order folder. Go ahead and hit select folder, export Artboard. Now we've got those two ready to go, and all we need to do next is go ahead and move this job into production. Thanks for watching.